Hello, how's it going?
Hi.
So we roped in Sharon Monzyk and Barb Hellmann with the Rotary with us today. How do we talk people into coming here? So
They don't know what they're in for.
No, they don't. No, they do because they've known us forever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a message. Can you come, please?
Yeah.
Sharon says, how do you know about that?
We just reached out. So both of you guys are very big advocates with the Rotary and just in a lot of different things in our community. So first, thank you. I think that's amazing. But we're going to talk a little bit about Rotary today,
Yes.
right? Okay, so I get thrown in just like they did. Stephanie, I'll let you take over.
Well, okay, so of course Barb had reached out to me because at first we were talking about Riverfront Trail Day, which is a huge thing in the community. And so thank you for asking me because, I'm going to go sing the national anthem, so hopefully that goes over well.
So she reached out to you to sing the national anthem.
Yeah.
And you want her to come in here.
That's how it works.
That's how it works.
See, this is how it's, we work well together. So,
Very cool.
so first off, how long have you been a part of, are you a part of Rotary? Do you help Rotary with this? What are
I
all
am
the...
not a Rotarian.
Not a Rotarian.
They call me an honorary Rotarian.
Right.
Sharon is a Rotarian.
Okay, so how long have you been?
28 years.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay. All right. And what, for those who are not a part of Rotary, what is the why behind it? Why did you get involved with Rotary to begin with?
It is an organization that is international,
Okay.
and they have a lot of fantastic things that they do. The number one for Rotary is to eradicate polio, and they almost get it, then one or two slips in and stuff, but we haven't given up on that. And there's a lot of other things that our foundation does that we participate as members that helps worldwide. Then we have the Rotary money that we fundraise in the area that we put back into the community. And I'm going to take just a second to say how proud we are. We had an annual car raffle that we ended on August 6th. And this is the first time in 23 years that we actually sold 1,000 tickets, which is the maximum.
Wow.
that we
Okay.
can
Sold out.
Yes.
And we've got expenses because the car winner was from Villa Ridge, and that's $32,500 that comes off of our proceeds that we have. But we anticipate to have somewhere between 65,000 70,000 that we'll be able to put back into the community
Wow.
for
great.
local things that if you go on our website WashingtonRotary.com, it shows a list of who we support, and you'd be amazed
Love
on
that.
what we do.
Okay.
And your
Good.
last project that the Rotary Club did down at the Riverfront, the playground.
The playground. We
Yes.
participated in the
yes.
playground
Mhm.
equipment there.
Loved it.
Yeah.
And actually that is so needed. I'm on Sunset on the Riverfront committee, so
Yep.
it is really nice
It's
to have that
perfect.
down there now for the kiddos. Because
so
you
neat.
want to keep it family in the community, and sometimes they would be like, well, there's not really anything for our kids to do over in, so I love it. I think it looks great.
It's
And is it
always
sunset
busy.
tonight?
It is.
Yes.
It is.
Yeah.
So you will
It is
check out the
tonight.
Rotary.
Throw that in there.
Throw
Okay?
a plug in on that.
Plug in a few things.
It's down to the river tonight.
Yes.
Hot or not. It's,
Hot or
it's
not,
not
it's-
near as hot down by the river though.
No,
for
it's
some.
always
Oh,
a nice breeze.
yeah.
The
It is
breeze,
always a breeze.
absolutely. Go check it out.
No, so it's great.
And another thing that we did on June 8th, whenever we have been doing the trail days, in 2019 was the last year we did it because COVID hit.
Yes.
And there was just no way, and the last time we had so many people, we were shoulder to shoulder.
Yes.
And it just was way too crowded, and everybody was wearing masks and stuff, and so we didn't do anything in 20, we didn't do anything in 21, 22, we almost didn't do anything in 23.
Okay.
January of this year, the hospital was still wearing masks.
Right. Yeah.
And
Mhm.
so we kind of respected that, but Dr. Potts came up to me, I think it was maybe in March, around in there, and said, we're not wearing masks at the hospital anymore.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's, what are you thinking about the trail day? It's like, well, we usually
It's
start in
really cool.
January to
You're
do it in
right.
June.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's why we're having it in September this year, but because we couldn't do that, starting in January 2020, this is for our seniors and disabled.
Yes.
And top of who we want to reach out to is the care facilities in Franklin County. And
Yes.
there's about 25 of them that are there.
Mhm.
So we started doing an annual Cares Day where we would get barred ice cream from Seed Off Distributing, and we would go and buy bingo prizes.
Okay.
And we went to each care facility on June 8th and delivered ice cream bars for them and their staff,
Nice.
and bingo prizes for just them to use for their bingo and stuff that they had. So we've been doing that. We did that for 3 years now. And they're really excited that they're making plans to come.
That you're bringing it back.
That
Yes.
we're bringing
Yes.
this back.
Yeah,
Yes, we
we're
are.
back.
Getting the band back
Getting
together.
the band So it's called the Rotary Trail Day, and you said it's for seniors and physically disabled. What does it all consist of? It shows Fairgrounds on here and the Riverfront Trail. So tell us about the event.
How about if we start, if it's okay, back
Oh,
to
yeah.
where it began?
Oh, perfect.
Because the
Yes.
history is beautiful behind this.
Sure.
It really is. So here we go,
Here
Barb.
we go.
Here we go.
Try not to have a tear because mom and dad are gone.
No.
Oh.
But I'm an avid trail walker, and I love the trail, and I love the riverfront. In fact, I say to bury me on the river and do my ashes because that's my most peaceful place to be. And mom and dad always said that they would never get to see it because they could not walk the trail. They could not get down to see the trail. So it just kept waking me up at night and waking me up. And I'm just going to say I'm very spiritual. And my brother appeared to me and said, "You got to do something, Barb." So I went to Jerry Jasper. He was the Parks Department at the time, the director. And then he suggested I go to the Rotary Club as well because this is a very joint effort to get done.
Yeah.
And Sharon was president.
Oh.
She has been connected to my side ever since. Let me tell you, we are
What a
inseparable
connection.
with this. And we started it, and first time we had it, I think we had 100 people. We didn't know what to expect. It was just going to be a tram ride to see the Riverfront Trail.
Yeah.
So then all of a sudden, we had to get chairs. I mean, we were so new. It was fun.
Water, cookies,
Oh, yeah. I mean,
blankets.
yeah. One year we had to go. I remember Jackie Miller went and got every blanket she could find.
Oh, gosh.
And we had to have blankets because they wanted
That's a
to
cool
do it
day.
in the autumn or the spring. You know, they wanted to see the fall.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fall
leaves.
leaves.
Fall
Yes.
leaves.
So then this man said to me, which he's not with us anymore, he said, "You need to have a barbecue. You need to have food."
Yeah.
Okay, so we did. We started with hamburgers and hot dogs and chips and drinks, and now we have homemade cookies. And then I came to Sharon because I was working at Homestead, and I said, "You know, we really need to have bingo. They love bingo."
And I said, "You're crazy, girl."
She did. She really did. Are you nuts? Is what it hurt.
Exact words.
And that has grown tremendously.
It
So
truly is a bingo event.
yeah, so we were at the riverfront, and then we got a little concerned with the railroad tracks, and then the river would be up, and we wouldn't be able to do it.
Sure.
That is always difficult. And then I remember one year it was so hot they went and got big fans and everything. So we actually ended up moving it out to the swine pavilion.
Out
And
of the fairgrounds.
yes,
Mhm.
mhm. And we always had the trams come out there and give them a ride, and we'd have a tour. So they'd actually get to go around and see Front Street, all the places, and get a history behind the community, which, we love the community.
But we did stop going on the trail because taking the tractors, which were a lot of them were diesel tractors and these long trams,
Yeah.
and going over that, and with trains coming stuff through, it just wasn't safe.
Yeah.
Sure.
And it was rough.
Yeah.
And it was
It
rough
was
for them.
rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
I would bet a lot of them have more stories than we're able to give them.
Oh
I
Stories.
would love to sit and
We
just listen
we
to
did
the
so
stories.
many things. We had students push them in a wheelchair, and
Mhm.
the students came back with so much history from them. They were just, they couldn't believe it. So one year we had a lady who wanted to go on that tram. She had no legs,
Mhm.
and the Rotarians lifted her up and belted her in, and she was a happy camper.
Oh,
Of course.
And
Well,
that
and I
just-
think too,
just
it's
stories.
just, it's the little things that a lot of us take for granted. But I mean, like Barb and I was saying, my Gigi, she, loves her, she goes to these events, and when her sister Lucille was still alive, it's like two peas in a pod.
Yes.
And so they were always at, all the events, and so I know my grandma is excited about this, so yeah, it's just, but I think that it gives people, when you don't have the opportunity to always get to go out or
Attend
really
all the other
interact
events.
with, with your peers like you used to or whatever.
You don't see anybody
Yeah,
once
you
you're
know.
retired.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And so this is a fun way of doing that. I think
Yes.
when you all first started, I was still over at Sheltered Industry, and so a lot of my employees there were very excited about leaving. I'm leaving work. Want to let you know. And I'm like, okay, that's
I'm gonna
great.
go have some fun, right?
Exactly. And so, but it was just such a fun-filled time. And
Right,
so, yeah.
right. It was
Yeah.
always happy faces.
Yes.
And we sweated a lot because is it gonna rain? Do we have to postpone
Yeah.
it? And then it messes everybody's schedules up. One year we made it until 3:00 and then it rained and Sharon and I danced in the street. We were so relieved. We were so relieved.
Made it!
Yeah, we did it.
We
We
did
did it. We did it. Yeah.
We actually had Bill Homick on the radar of watching where the storm was.
Yes.
One year I remember we were down at the Riverfront and the storm's coming, or everybody said the storm's coming, so we just like tore it up,
Yeah.
to get seniors together, loaded and everything, it takes a long time and
yes.
effort. And so as soon as we got it all done, the storm just kind of went across the river.
On that side of the river.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nobody's
yeah.
But everybody was safe.
Yeah, everybody
I
was
mean,
safe.
oh,
Yeah.
100%.
That's safety
And then
first.
That's all that
that
matters.
day we were at the Swine Pavilion and they kept on saying, "You're okay. It's in Jeff City. You're okay. You're okay. Okay, if you're out of there by 2:30," which we were.
Yeah.
We were.
We pretty much stopped at 2, and it slowly took care. Was no rush or anything like that. But yeah, and then we sat there and it was just you and I,
Yes.
and it started raining. Like, let's go dance in the rain.
Thank you, God.
Thank
you.
Amazing. So this is your 16th annual.
Yes. So we haven't had it for 3 years, so we're doing a little changes this year. We are going to have golf carts down at the riverfront. And if you can physically drive down to the riverfront and catch a ride,
Okay.
see the trail, get back in your car and come out to the park and
Okay.
enjoy
That's
lunch
nice.
and
Wow.
bingo.
Okay.
So they have a lot of opportunities this year.
So if they want to go down to the riverfront, so you got Rotary Riverfront Trail Tours, and that's from 9 to 2. So they can go down there, hop on a golf cart, do a tour.
It'll
Yes.
take about an hour. We don't know who to expect, how many or anything. We're just kind of playing it by ear.
No
Sure.
reservations
We've
needed.
got six seaters, then got one driver, so we've got 5 people, and we think Barb and I tested it. It takes an hour to go down to the treatment plant and come back.
Yes.
Going to the east side,
Okay.
and so that gives them an hour. That and like I said, I don't know how long they might have to wait. We'll just kind of see it by
Sure.
ears. Hopefully, not everybody shows up at 9 o'clock. Hopefully, not 10 o'clock. So
Stagger.
We'll see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so don't like bring your whole clan all the time. don't get a party bus.
Yeah, no
Yeah. No party bus. That's right.
And then the actual bingo, lunch, and all of that is at the Fairground Pavilion, and that's 9 to 1:30ish as well. It says, right?
The lunch actually is served from 10:30 to 1:30,
Okay.
and we serve it.
Yes,
Okay.
we serve
Oh.
them. We wait on them hand and foot.
So,
That's nice.
Yeah.
do you guys have? I mean, we have Christian service hours. I just was talking to my 8th grader last night about that. And so, do you guys need assistance? If someone wants to help, tell us about people that might want to come up and help volunteer.
Well, what we're gonna do, this is different this year because we've always had it in June.
Okay.
And so now it's September,
Yes.
kids are in school.
Yeah.
So I wanted to wait until a couple of days kind of got settled
Sure.
and then contact the Washington School District, Borgia, and just see. We try to do just high schoolers
Sure.
is what we try to do because sometimes if you get someone that's a little bit, and not to say that there's not a 7th or 8th grader
No,
that's
you
as
gotta cut
mature
it off
as
somewhere.
can be. But I just don't know what to expect of what they can do. They want to participate, but they need to see who they have, what
Right.
they have, and different things. The Rotary has an Interact that is groups of kids that are part of Rotary, so I'm thinking they might be reached out to next.
Very neat.
Okay.
And different things like that, but we're just gonna kind of inch it in there. The Rotary Club normally has their weekly meetings at Thursday at noon, and so we're not gonna have a noon meeting, so I'm hoping to have maybe about 60-70 Rotarians, which is a lot of people.
Yes, that can.
That
Yeah.
can come down, they can have
Wonderful.
lunch with us, and they'll start,
Because
Right.
they fund this.
Yes.
That's
Yes,
what's so
which is,
cool.
yeah, no, that's so
They
great.
want to fund it. They
Uh,
want to have
yeah.
it.
No, I
But
love
we
it.
do-
So
I have to
neat.
say, we do get donations from the community too.
Yes.
I
We
mean,
do.
We get
Cookies and
discounts on
$2
ice
bills for
cream.
bingo
Yeah, we
and-
get donated
Yeah.
$2 bills.
Yeah, $2
I
bills.
have a
$2
ton
bills.
of
Yeah.
$2 bills at my house. When Dickie Kravitz was still alive, he used to think it was really funny to give me $2 bills.
Really?
And I have kept them all.
I didn't know that about
Yeah,
you.
he would sign them and put little funny little things on there, and it makes me
Oh.
giggle whenever I see them. I'm like, oh my gosh.
And I'm
You should frame them around your bar.
I should, I
bar.
Yeah,
That
that would be
How-
perfect.
How much more
Yeah.
appropriate for something
Yeah.
like that?
and for the most part, we're told that the seniors with the $2 bills, when they win them, and we've got lots of games that
Yes.
they play, lots of winnings, you know,
Lots.
just lots. They don't necessarily use them to spend.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
They keep them, or they have grandchildren.
Yes.
Or
Yes.
great grandchildren
I
that
mean,
they
oh,
give them.
There is
to.
nothing better
Absolutely.
than a
What?
$2 bill.
Instead of trinkets
That's a
and
good
trash.
thing. My dad
What we
always
used
was
to
a
do.
$2 bill guy. Yeah.
Mhm.
I
Yep.
mean, they
Yep.
look awesome.
They are neat. So if I would have read the flyer, it's during the day on Thursday, September 21st.
Yes.
So, and then you guys have a rain date, which is amazing because that's always a concern,
Yeah, it is.
obviously.
You never know.
It's reality.
So Thursday, September 21st. What else would you guys like to share about the event or Rotary
Well,
or
one thing, since this is called, what is your program called?
People's Couch?
The couch. So the key is, I don't want anybody staying at home, sitting on their couch that day. I want them to come out to the park.
That'll be good.
I love it.
Because that is not a good thing to do every day.
That's
This is
right.
true.
Yeah, so you're
Yes.
invited, and don't think, Sharon and I are retired, so, where is a senior citizen at?
Yeah.
We want you to come and enjoy the company.
Right.
I don't think it's on the flyer, no pets, that is one thing, because we don't want anybody to trip and fall on
Sure.
that, so
Mhm.
I think
The
that's
Parks
important.
Department kind of has that rule too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Mhm.
normally, yes, the only time that a pet is allowed is if it's a service animal, and of course, we all know
Yes.
that they would have their
That's not
their
a problem
service
at all, but-
holders or harnesses on.
Identification.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Sharon, what would you like to add?
You want to tell them about if they're sitting on that couch, but they don't have any way to get to us.
Oh, yeah.
Good point.
We actually I have on the flyer, which is if you can go on the website WashingtonRotary.com, hit Senior Trail, and you'll see our colorful flyer that's out there, and it's got Barb's number and my phone number, and you can call us personally, and we will make arrangements to have someone pick you up and take you home.
Oh, that is so nice.
We do need to be within the
No
city limits
couch.
of
No
Washington.
couch.
No couch. Get off the couch. Let everyone
Yeah, like
know.
that. Get off the couch and move.
I'll tag your social media,
Yes.
the website, and put this information on there as well when we
Great.
post
That'd
this.
be great.
But
No
yes.
reservations. It's free.
Yes.
Yeah, everything's
Absolutely
free.
Doesn't cost
Which is
you
great.
anything.
No reservations.
My gosh, my father might even go to that. Watch out.
Good luck, ladies.
I hope Roger does. I dare you,
We
Roger.
would have to tell my dad to probably put a shirt on, because we know that Roger Yeager is horrible about wearing a shirt.
Put your shirt on.
When he's
Get
on the
off
couch.
He
He
still
gets all
thinks, yeah, he still thinks he's 25. So
That's all right. Let him think that.
God love him.
This event would not be possible without the Washington Parks Department.
Yes.
Yes. So we
They
gotta
are-
put a plug in for the Washington Parks Department.
They
as
do
well.
a lot of work to prepare the ground, to have everything ready for us and take it down.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Good.
So
Good.
it's
Yes.
a lot of
thank you.
manpower there.
And we've mentioned seniors a lot, but we don't want to forget this is for the physically disabled as
Mhm.
well. We have rainbow activities coming out.
Oh,
We have Autumn Hill State School.
Yes.
We're making arrangements for them to come out. And anybody that just physically cannot get out on their own. We've got buses that we have going from the senior centers. We've got the care facilities coming in with their
Okay.
bus routes and stuff like that. It's a huge event. It's taken us 16 years to figure this out.
And we're still improving.
I was gonna say, but next year you'll add
Still
something else,
Yeah.
because that's
Yeah.
how it grows. And obviously it's a testament to what you guys started way back when. So
Yeah.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No,
on that.
love it.
Thank you.
Thank
Yes.
you so much,
The
ladies.
volunteers make it happen.
Right.
And
Yes.
forget
Sure.
them.
That's
Sure.
what makes everything happen.
Yes,
So
it
thank God
does.
for volunteers.
That's
Thank
right.
you for this opportunity.
No,
Oh,
thanks.
no, it's
You're
wonderful.
welcome.
Yes, this is
Wonderful.
great. I'm glad
Yes.
you came by.
All right. Well,
Thank you.
come out, visit, share. We'll put the flyer information, and if there's any other questions, obviously you can reach out to these beautiful ladies, and they will let you know how they can help. So appreciate you guys watching. Till next time.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye-bye.
She'll cut it. Yeah.
That was